Hey everybody, I'm here today to cook a better hamburger. I get many requests on people asking how to cook a hamburger and not have it to be tough or chewy or dry. And I think that's the case. Like, how many times have you ever gone to a party or barbecue and had a hamburger and it's just like shoe leather, right? So today I'm going to give you about four or five tips how to make a really great hamburger. And I hope you try this because you will be able to make one too. So over here I have 4 patties. 2 I made, these are about 8 ounces each and a little over an inch, almost an inch and a quarter thick. And then I have 2 store-bought ones from a butcher that are an inch thick each. So that's really important to have a thick piece of meat. That's number one, thick piece of meat. Number 2 is to let them sit at room temperature for about 20 minutes. This is very important. The next rule is to turn the meat over, keep turning it, rotating it over to the other side, and that creates even cooking on the burger. So that's what we're gonna do today. And then last is to let it rest before you cut it. So I'm just gonna take salt, put salt on all the burgers, a generous amount of salt here. And then I'm gonna do 2 with Montreal seasoning. I really love this. It's a great spice blend for burgers. And then the other ones we're just going to put pepper. So these 2 have salt and pepper only. Season them up. We're going to flip them over to the other side. Season again. These 2 get Montreal seasoning. A great blend of many different spices and herbs. Now we're gonna open the grill. First thing we wanna do is clean the grill. Let's take a wire brush like this and clean your grill. Make sure, it's very important to have a clean grill. And my grill is nice and clean. Now I'm gonna spray it real quick. With a little bit of spray. It's fun because you get a nice shoot of flame of fire. And now we'll add our burgers. We want to evenly space them out. So when you flip them, you have plenty of room. So now you hear you're hearing a nice searing sound of the meat. This is exactly what we want to do. We're going to shut the lid and let that sit for a few minutes. So it's very important to let the meat sit, because if you try to turn it too quickly, the burgers will stick to the grill. So that's why we want to let it sit and let the meat sear a bit, and then we're going to flip it over to the other side. And at that point, every 30 seconds to maybe every minute, we're going to flip it over on the other side again, create an even cooking, and we'll get this beautiful, juicy, delicious burger. And I just want to say happy 4th of July to you and hope you're having a great weekend. We're back here to check out our burgers. They've been cooking about 3 minutes on one side, and now we're going to flip them over. So this is exactly what we want to see. Burger slides right off. We're able to turn them over easily. And now we'll let that set for about 3 more minutes. And then we're just going to flip it over on each side from this point on. After that, we're going to, just keep flipping the burger. Another thing I highly recommend is not pushing down. Like, I see often people take their spatula and push down on the burgers. This actually pushes the juice out of the burgers. So we want that juice to be in there and be really juicy when we cut it open. So part of it is not pushing it down. So we'll be back in a minute and we'll show you the flipping process from here on out. All right, we're back, and this is where the flipping really begins. I call it flipping out. So now I'm going to flip them back over to the other side, and we're just looking to get really nice, beautiful char on the outside of our meat. And then we're looking to get to the internal temperature of about 110 degrees. And at that point, you let it rest, and the temperature will continue cooking, and it'll get to about 130, in which we'll have a beautiful mid-rare hamburger. I go by touch, but you definitely could use a thermometer, an instant read thermometer like this, stick it in the burger and get to 110 degrees in the middle. You get a nice close-up of these burgers, start looking at how beautiful they look. So this green egg is really great for doing barbecues because the temperature is very accurate. And right now the temperature is about 550 to 600 degrees that I'm cooking these hamburgers at. So I just like to touch the surface a little bit, determine what temperature they are at. Oh, these are looking beautiful. Wow, look at that. Beautiful. So these burgers are pretty close to where I would like them. These are rare. The ones in the back are probably a little closer to medium rare temperature. Everybody, we're back and these burgers are nice and ready to go. We're gonna pull them off the grill now and we're gonna let them rest. This is really key to finishing your burger. Beautiful, look at this. Let's come over and take a real close look at this, please. Woo. Now, if we would cut them open at this point, all the juice would leak out and the burger would become very inedible, dry, and not to get the great result we're looking for. So I'm going to take a temperature here of this burger. And we got about 119 degrees. So it's a little more than probably I would like it to be. I like mine a little less, but again, this is about 5.5 to 6 minutes total time, cooking time for cooking these. And they are beautiful. They're going to be juicy and delicious. And that's it. So I just wanted to share with you the tips for making a great burger. Get the grill very hot, clean it. Let your meat come up to room temperature. That means let it sit outside for about 15 to 20 minutes before you put it on the grill, and then throw it on a really hot grill. So these are my tips for making a great burger. I hope you try it, and I hope you end up creating a great burger that everybody loves. So thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful weekend. Happy 4th.